was still mad at me.
What do you think?
Golgren.
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Aww.
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah. It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
I love them. Do you want to spend time? I do, yeah. Alright, we're spending time with the best. Monoko's so funny.
Got stronger.
Duh.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pellerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Banter!
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalak stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Jestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
You want to fight. I'll admit I'm afraid of you. Have you seen how weak you are now?
I'd beat you blindfolded.
I think since Monoko is a Gestrel, he would appreciate me talking in this way.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations
Maybe not.
do
Maybe
not
I'm
work
wrong.
on me anymore.
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
The duelist!
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
And this one time we tried to swim to the Red Tree Island and you got eaten by that snake.
I want to go to the Red Tree Island.
Oh yeah, it turns out living
Hi,
inside a snake's
Ghoul.
belly
Welcome
is possible
in.
when you're immortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though.
That was something I was thinking about. In one of the Mael Nightmare cutscenes, the very first one that we see that's in black and white, there was like a Verso facing off with like a woman, it seemed like. And it does make me wonder, like with like with Expedition Zero, I wonder what their experiences were like. Got me thinking, because like obviously they would have seen all the expeditions like with their parents, right? They are a portion as to why, like a part of why their parents didn't succeed for anyone whose parents went on an expedition. Sure, the Neverons are really powerful, but like as we've seen Renoir and some of the other Expedition Zero people, clearly if they've been granted immortality, they want to protect it. And so they also take out expeditioners. It does make me question, like, back earlier on, before it had been hundreds of years, right? That means that they would have been potentially, like, killing people that they knew. Like, friends, potentially family. I don't know what family they would have had at home by the time that they had gone on their first expedition. I don't know enough about all of the members of Expedition Zero. But that's just so sad. I have to imagine there were some people that were part of Expedition Zero that weren't supportive of that. Because I can't imagine prioritizing your immortality over friends and family that might come on other expeditions to find you. Or not even to find you, but to save the rest of the people on Lumiere. It's just interesting.
Remember that time you got stuck under a building for a year?
And you thought I went back to the village, so you abandoned me. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
Aww, that's cute though. I like Monoko. Okay. Yeah, I do want to spend time with SKA. We should make SKA 33 and Briand.
So, you want an armband too?
Yes, let's make one for him.
You barely have arms.
Not true.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome
I
in.
want a headband.
Oh, a
Your head is
headband.
humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
I think we can make one
Right,
for
Monsieur
SKA.
Big Brain.
Monsieur
See what I
Big
can do.
Brain. We should make him one. I want to make him a headband. This is the greatest.
Happy now?
Ooh, this is the nicest thing ever.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
That'd be cool.
I'll come back later.
Lune is on, like, the one-track mind. Once she starts, like, going off on, like, that tangent of figuring out something that they could use, she is immediately on it. Can focus on nothing else. But I kind of love that about her. There are very few things that I can think of that I would improve with this game. Like, very few things. The main thing is a cutscene mode. That is all I really want. I have realized that more than anything, only because of the amount of times I have to go into my past VODs to watch previous cutscenes, because my brain likes to theorycraft and my brain likes to try to figure out where the story is going to go. I don't like ever being told where the story is going to go, but I like trying to figure it out. I just think it's fun. Whether I'm incorrect, whether I'm right, I think it's fun. You would have to be very nitpicky about your dislikes. And that's a good thing, you know? For this to be Sandfall's first game.
Why stay on the continent?
And for most people to feel that way.
Why not return to Lumiere?
I did.
Oh.
I went back. Helped with the rebuild.
Oh, shit.
After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food, shelter. None of it.
Things must have been chaotic then.
Nothing like the end of the world to bring out the best and worst in us. I almost miss those times. You know, the dome shield. My father and I helped build that.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
I do get that a lot. Yeah, I do.
Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones. Like my mother.
Oh, that's so sad. So early expeditions actually weren't about the paintress at all. They were about finding people. I'm wondering if with the Gamage, maybe there was hope because you don't actually see somebody physically die as part of the Gamage. Maybe they thought they were just vanished elsewhere. You know, like they were taken from Lumiere but put elsewhere. Seems like it.
But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
Perhaps.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith, I was betrayed.
Oh shit.
Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home. What about you? Do you miss home?
What I'm gathering from this is when he went on Expedition Zero, he was given the immortality, but she was asking, like, why didn't he go back? So how I interpret that is that he did go back and helped with certain things. That's how I'm interpreting it. But if those were if the early expeditions weren't about the paintress, that makes me so intrigued about the journals that are from earlier on.
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Oh.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too.
That was kind of eye-opening, actually, that conversation. You had to wish it on Humble Bundle, it's 20% off. A perfect time to pick it up.
High praise.
Me too! She feels more relaxed. Oh, that's good though. Yes. Oh, she's throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
The lighting in this game is also just so beautiful.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Aww.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, Mael. Interesting. I'm gonna say
Would
this
that
for
make you
funsies.
the paintress then?
Clearly, I'm Lumiere.
I'm I'm Lumiere.
I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar.
Aww.
Stone after stone after stone.
That took a really dark turn. Now it just feels very somber.
Knowing they'll never come back.
Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16. But she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot that 16-year-olds do not experience, like, that much death. She's lost so many family members and so many friends.
And knowing you'll never stop.
You get it.
Yeah, I enjoy depressing poetry too.
And they were two best
That
friends.
doesn't surprise me.
Feels very hard to pick a favorite
Is
character,
that what
if I'm
you're
being
writing in your
honest.
notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
No.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Oh, cute.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl.
What's wrong with the backside of an owl? Owls are beautiful.
Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
It can be really cathartic. It's true. I feel like that helps me whenever I'm like theorizing about a game or trying to figure out what's happening. I like to write everything down in a notebook and see if I can make my thoughts coherent. It helps me a lot, especially before I start talking about stuff like on stream.
Can I see?
Do I get
Do
to
I
read
get to read
yours?
Mine's kind of personal.
Both of yours are probably
Well,
personal.
So is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Oh, she called him out.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine if I get to read yours.
Okay,
Come on.
Deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
She really said, actually, I might have to make fun of you a little bit. I don't think I want to miss any of these. She proves to be extremely critical. Damn, that's kind of sad, actually. Ciel appears next to Mael. They spend a moment in silence, both staring at the sky.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Oh, but honey, you already fight so well.
Better.
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
That is incredibly sweet, but also, I remember this cutscene distinctly. And that man's cane was the loudest thing in the world. We were just a little distracted, okay?
High praise.
He caught us slipping.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
I wonder if also in this moment she has had the realization of like, they have confronted her twice. Once in whatever the black and white situation was, where only she could see them and the others could not. Lune and Gustav could not see. And then the second time with the end of Act 1 with what Renoir did to Gustav. And so I wonder if like she's realized like that there are moments where they could have attacked her and they didn't. So I wonder if there's like a bit of like survivor's guilt. Also like a fear of if they do come back and they're not prepared to fight, if the others will die and she'll have to witness more people that she cares about dying. Because they clearly have not attacked her. It's so haunting. It is. The game opens up so depressing. Thank God we have SK and the silly gestuals. That's the one thing I like about this game. I mean, there's several, actually. It's not one thing. But one of the many things that I love about this game is the balance of, like, the humor and the very emotional moments. But I also think it never feels jarring. I'm not going to say anything spoilery about Rebirth in case people haven't played it. But one of my biggest criticisms with the scene from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is there's like a very emotional scene in Rebirth. And immediately after, they don't really give you any time to process the emotional moment that you just witnessed. It goes immediately into something comical. So you're like crying and then dealing with this comical thing. And it doesn't feel natural. It feels very messed up. And I feel like this game doesn't struggle with that at all. It is perfectly handling the emotional moments, and it delivers the comedy and the humor at just the right moments where you've had time to process the sadness or the emotional parts that you're experiencing. And now there's like a funny moment that just kind of lifts up your mood a little bit and helps you feel like a little bit of light, if you will. But yeah, I get this game lets you grieve when you need to laugh, and when you need to be hyped when you need to. Yeah, it gives you the time that you need to process like the very heavy hitting moments while also like bringing the mood back up just at the right time. Oh, it is, T-Bone. This game is truly phenomenal. And, like, I feel like Sandfall deserves every award. Like, I feel like the design of the environments in this game has been impeccable. They are so beautiful. They feel so unique. They feel very abstract, which I love when you consider, like, how much this world was, like, inspired by art and paintings, etc. I think they've just done a great job at making each area feel like you're in a painting almost. Like, they just feel so ethereal, but they feel so eerie. It's just really, really gorgeous. I feel like the music has been absolutely incredible. It's been different. Some things have been very jazzy. Some songs have been super emotional. There's a lot of different instruments that are used. Like, there's been some really beautiful songs with the violin, some with the piano, some with, like, what feels like brass instruments. And it's just so many different styles of music, it feels at times, but still, like, so well done. And I feel like they just deserve everything. It's like a Game of the Year, Game of the Decade moment.
Emotions are powerful. You have to make sure they work with you, not against you.
I know.
Okay. First lesson. Sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie. Interesting. Okay.
What do you mean?
Emotion can mess with your perceptions.
Make you miss important details on the field.
Make you miss important details on the field.
It's interesting because emotion can mess with perceptions in a lot of things, not just battle.
Fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
What an interesting conversation.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target so you can understand your target. How they move, how they think, how they react, so you can anticipate and adjust. On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all three. Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
Do they know?
This would be more of a technique lesson.
Yeah, but you see, Mayal, one of the reasons she's probably the best fighter is because she is not just doing technique. She's also using that big old brain of hers. I'm so excited.
There was a stalactite and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant Pellerin that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pellerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
They're funny. I like them.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another. Grieving takes time.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
Go for it, Verso, do it.
All right, I'll do it.
What are we gonna do? Wait, I'm excited. What did he do?
Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did... Oh, fuck. Oh my... wow!
What is that?
Hi. I'm a pair of legs that can talk.
Verso?
I'm sorry,
We're
what?
both Verso.
Oh my god.
You are so ridiculous.
Wait. How can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it?
What?
Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves together? Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in half, does that mean you can be in 2 places at once? Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body?
Respectfully-
while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. First, though, aren't you getting too attached?
So it is painful. This is the battlefield, right? No stone quarry. Oh. What's in here? I want to fight it, or if it's a friend, I want to talk to it.
unusual.
What happened here?
Whoa. But then what happened to y'all here? Did it just presumably not go very well? Interesting. I just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I'm expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I will never play again. I beg you, please, mistress, I seek your help. A Nevron who does not wish to kill. Teach me. Teach me how not to kill. Teach me how to play. We're not familiar with your instrument. No. Mistress, this cannot continue. Truly? Yes, help me learn how to not kill. Don't get hit when I play some wrong notes. But please, do get hit when I play the right notes. Surely that should be easy for you. Oh, what?
On me. Let's dance. Ready to parry.
The trial will restart. Wait, that's so cool. So he...
Ready to parry. Okay. Let's dance.
Oh, I'm messing it up. I'm supposed to get hit by the good notes.
Let's
Hold on.
dance.
I'm gonna die. Hold on.
Let's dance. Okay. On me.
The first trial is complete. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Ready to parry.
Oh shit. I'm gonna restart it, okay? We're gonna restart it. Okay.
Okay.
Shoot. I'm sorry, Maya. Oh, it's probably gonna take one more attempt. All right. Are you sure that you're the right person? Oh my god, I'm sorry, Troubadour. I'll be okay. It's fine. It's
Let's
fine.
dance.
Oh shoot.
Let's dance.
Okay. He should have
Ready to
doubts.
parry.
I keep messing it up, even though I've read the instructions. No! Why is my hair white now? Because I have inverted. I have an ability that makes her inverted.
Let's dance. Ready to parry.
Okay. One more time. One more time. We can do this. I just have to remember. Red, parry. Green, get hit. Red, parry. Green, get hit. I'm so sorry, little troubadour. Oh my god.
Let's dance.
Okay.
Ready to parry. Ready to parry. Okay.
Alright. See? Perfect. And the green ones don't actually hurt that much.
Okay. On me. Let's dance. On me. Okay. Ready to parry.
Okay, we got through it. Okay.
Let's dance.
No!
Okay. On me. Ready to parry. Let's dance. Let's dance. On me.
So close. Okay.
Let's dance.
Do not get hit by red. Get hit by green.
On me. Let's dance. Ready to parry. Ready to parry. Okay.
Okay. I did it. I've successfully taught him the music. Okay, I'm very happy. It worked. I'm so happy. Listen. Mel honestly doesn't look very impressed right now, but I'm impressed. You are only taking damage from green because you are inverted. Is it because, does it heal you if you get hit by green? Wait. That's actually so funny. Oops. I almost don't want to interrupt, but I want to talk to him again. Have this to prove my gratitude. Oh, that's nice.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just
Wow.
Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna go get the heart of the paintress.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
See, that's what I mean by the banter, by the way. Oh, that's perfect. I love them. They're so good.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, wait, but that's actually so sweet. Oh.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Oh, Lune. I feel like if she could, she would just, like, live here and study everything here for the rest of her days. I really don't want to, like, miss anything at all.
Monoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Kind of love, like, the different characters you meet have all been around for, like, some of them around for a very long time, but they've been around for, like, different amounts of time. So they just have different experiences and different mentalities and different perspectives in that way on the situation. Because, like, when Mael is getting upset with Lune and CL, I feel like it's a very young thing to not understand why people aren't grieving in the same way that you are, and to, like, have, like, an outburst like that. It just all feels so intriguing to see how they all interact with each other. And I like seeing and learning more about, like, what Monoko knows and Verso knows as well, because they've been around for so long. Oh, hello! I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the Gamage? What are you? See, these are the ones, like, the NPCs I was talking about, where it's like, once I choose a dialogue option, I can't, like, talk to them again and experience the other options. So I try to pick the one that I'm, like, the most curious about. And then I end up being more curious about the other option. I'm gonna ask this. These days, I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. I think I'm gonna ask, who are you talking about? Because are you talking about the paintress is a yes or no question. And I feel like if they are talking about the paintress, then it would just be a yes. But if it's a who, I might get more information. She who painted Nevrons. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. I don't even know what the paintress is as, like, a being. So, it's interesting because it's like, does she have a finite life? If she made the Expedition Zero immortal, then this makes it sound like her life was finite. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect to bring to life in her workshop. Huh. Like, so many pieces of art that she would want to bring to life. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience, that saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. Of all of them. Of all of... See? I feel seen. By this question, I feel seen. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far away. Far, far away. It is. It's very important. And to spend as much time as you can with them while they are alive. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. I love the interactions with these types of characters, but it just gets me thinking. And I want to talk to you more, but you can't talk to me anymore. Oh, I'm hurt. I'm so sad. Look at that. Oh. All right. It's cutscene moment. It's a beautiful shot. Huh.
Doesn't that look like one of Esquier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
He'll be so happy.
I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the Paintress, so for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
He has definitely not shared everything with us. Uh-oh.
Hanoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
Hmm.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened
It
to
almost
them?
looks like hair.
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
A journal, though.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so.
This feels dangerous right now.
They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now!
Verso would never harm her.
An axon. New term. I want to read the journal too. Let me read.
Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
I love you, Noko. You're so cute. Yeah, I
Yes,
haven't
I
heard that
can.
before. Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why would that feel like home? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll read chat after this.
Feels like home. You okay?
Monoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you
A
should
sweet
go and
little
visit.
bakery. Okay, so that part just got more interesting because, okay, maybe, even though right now the structures might seem similar to like their current Lumiere, maybe. Right now it doesn't feel that similar because obviously when I saw Lumiere, it was a bit more vibrant and it had a lot of people and it was well lit. So like maybe she just says it feels like home because it has the similar feel to it. There's just something about how she's been referring to the continent as she's been roaming through that just feels weird. But also how Verso said it feels like home afterwards is so interesting. And the facial expression is so interesting. Like, in agreement, but like, but not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He looked at her in such an interesting way. Why? I'm so intrigued. I just keep thinking, like, if the paintress was upset at the thought of not being able to experience all of the art, is that tied somehow to, like, Alicia and Mael? That, like, of all of them, quote, I don't know. But I want to know. Oh, I love this game. Man.
We're a pretty good team.
Oh, bye. Take care.
Versa?
Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Versa?
Where did Verso go?
Where did he go?
Why did he leave? Although, is it something to do with the whole being... Actually, I don't know if he's an axon. I don't know what an axon is.
So, where did you go? I need to find Lumiere and Ciel, quickly.
Oh my god, dude! I love Noko so much. However, like, I've been thinking this whole time that she's been related to Alicia in some way. And maybe her and Alicia still are related in some way. Like, maybe there's something special about the all of them that the one faceless man talked about, because all of them is a very interesting thing. But I'm just curious, are Alicia and Mael in some way related to the paintress in this degree? And does it have something to do with the whole her wanting to experience all of the art in the world? I don't know, but I am intrigued. Hi, Articuno. How are you? Welcome in.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
Is the door closed? Oh, shit. Maybe I should have gone through the broken wall first. This is what I mean. Is this the manor? Okay, before we watch the rest of this. This explains so... Man. What is gonna happen? What the fuck? Who are you?
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
They live there.
Must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Huh.
Of course. It's easier for you to think that, isn't it? Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So moved. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
I'm sorry, what the Are we saying that as like he's your... Okay. Didn't predict that. I'll read chat after the cutscene, y'all.
Sorry,
I
we're
promise.
late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Okay, so that's what she found out. Okay, good to know.
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later?
That answers
I'd
one
really
of my
like for you all
questions.
to survive this.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not doing this boss fight because my brain is going fucking insane. The woman. Gig is fine? Okay. Thank you. I am. Don't spoil things for me. No, don't do that. That's his wife, clearly. But then, she's one of the faceless people. Are the faceless people those who have, like... Are the people who have, like, been part of the Gamage? And if... Is Alicia the son? Like, the son? The daughter? So she is, like, a daughter, though. And then... So I was right about that. I was right about the daughter. It just makes me wonder, like, is that his wife? I'm just trying to... She can't be from the expedition because she's faceless. Unless it's something else? I do be taking notes, it's true. Okay. Oh! I did not jump. I just pressed R2. Oops. That's not good. I can't use my skills. That's bad.
Let us stay there.
God, this song is so good, but also, Jesus Christ.
Ready to strike.
I wish I had, like, the cleansing tint.
She won't help you this time.
So he can gather chroma. Oh my god. That's what he's doing when he makes it. Huh, okay.
I'm not angry. Just
I'm not angry, I'm just what? I couldn't hear you. I think keeping notes helps me so much. I think this will be worth it. I don't think I'll regret it at all. Nope.
Here's your card.
tear this family apart.
Oh! Almost got it. Almost got it.
Should be fighting by my side.
Ah! Oh my god, I vanished. He can make me vanish? So, can I do a gradient counter there, I wonder? Is that why it's going... It almost feels like it's... Huh. I'm so intrigued. Okay, I'm gonna go through the wall. Fascinating. I think gradient counters being slightly easier than regular parries is not so bad. Hello? Oh, this is a very different vibe.
Well, that will help.
Oh, fuck yeah. I hope it's that battle theme. Oh, but how is a journal in here?
But how? With someone who refuses to talk. We don't even share the bonds of grief anymore. She walks her path, and I walk mine. I don't exist to her. None of us do. She's left us all behind to drown by ourselves so that she can drown alone.
Huh. Okay. I'm wondering... Based off of the faceless people and how eventually after you talk to them enough, they stop talking, they go silent, I'm assuming it's in reference to the faceless woman that he's with. I'm assuming. I don't know. But also, that's interesting because he says it's refuses as if it's something that they choose to do. I cannot believe that he's... I mean, I guess it makes sense. They almost make it difficult for you to determine that stuff. Oh, the scaling with what is what you were talking about. I figured as much. I guess that's why it's like, it makes so much sense in the sense of, he looks so much older, so I feel like it's something that you don't even necessarily, like, consider at the time. But with Alicia looking so young, it feels like you can consider it. Like, as soon as Verso says, oh, like with Expedition Zero, and just knowing that both of them were from Expedition Zero, but that he clearly aged, and Verso didn't, it's just interesting. Very interesting. Like, you wouldn't ever make the assumption, but, like, you can if... There's nothing that hints towards it, really. There's no fatherly love.
Should be fighting by my side.
Oh! 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 I haven't seen that attack before. Holy damn. Oh, please don't. Oh my god! Okay, I parried the last one, thank god. Oh my god.
Let's spill some ink.
Whew. Petals start to gather.
A storm is coming.
What does that mean? They look like they would be considered aerial enemies.
Here we go.
Incoming.
Oh, fuck. Well, she died. Instead of getting banished. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good. I dodged it the first time.
You weren't disappointed.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'll read chat after this. Oh! Oh, shit. They're gonna heal him. Ah, damn. That's so brutal, dude. I don't even know how I did that timing. How did I do it before? Enemies that heal themselves are the worst. It's... You don't do enough damage to them, to be honest.
Thank you, my dear.
What? Oh!
Take your shot.
Okay, I got some of the parry timing, but man, that's so tough. No. He summons masks as well.
I die. So be it.
Oh. Wow. I hope I survive this too. Oh, but I do feel like maybe Verso is drawn to Mael because of the ties to Alicia. I'm not sure. Okay, nice. Okay. I have to do it like when he goes up in the air and he's like about to come down. She doesn't really need. You were kind of disappointed. Oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. Hi, Sai. Unintuitive timing. It kind of reminds me of like Elden Ring timing, where I sometimes want to do it too fast, and I should probably give it a little bit more time before I like try to dodge. I think I get a little bit paranoid. Generate one additional perfection.
Here we go.
All right, let's see.
This time.
Oh no! Oh, I would have loved to have gotten the counter. Shoot. But you know what? She can do this again. Okay, not my greatest. Woo! Okay. Nice. Ah, his theme is so good. I need to apply more burning. I like the burning stacks. This does very high. Light damage can break, but it's not gonna break right now. I could give more AP. Which could be nice. But then I'm not doing damage, which could be not nice. Ooh, roulette was not in my favor then. Oh! Oh, I should have jumped. That's so bad. Okay. Woo! Okay.
Spill some ink.
Oh, this is such a bummer. Because she's gonna lose her stance. But I can get it back pretty easily. I wonder if I should just heal up. Are you gonna... Oh! Okay. Darn it, no counter! I do like burn.
Finesse and grace.
I can get back into Virtuoso stance already. I could also apply more burn, but... Okay. Hi Lynn, how are you? Please protect yourself from spoilies. I don't really need leadership at the moment. And I don't need to get AP back. Like, it could be nice. Because that'll only cost 1. So I don't really need 1 to 3 AP. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Critical hits. I might just do this. Maybe it would have just made sense because I would have done more damage with the other. Oh, dang it. I messed that up again. I did the same thing again. How am I messing that up so bad? Oh. Oh! Whew. Okay. Nice meeting you too, Toonami. I appreciate you being here. Casual max damage. Mile does that sometimes. Ooh, okay. Petals start to gather. Whew, why am I bullying this old man? Because he's poopy, okay? He killed one of my favorite characters, okay?
This hurt. Precision.
I don't want... We're so close. We're so close. Oh, no! I mistimed that. Oh, shit. But he died, so I can just revive him. But do I want to do that? Hi, Froyo! This is game of the year for me, I think. But how are you doing, Hops? Welcome in. He's a magical murderer. He kind of is. I feel like I should just try to... do like as much damage as possible right now. I'm not gonna attack everyone, so I don't know. Whew. Oh, is he gonna heal right now? Oh. Oh shit.
No margin for error.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Oh no, we did not get any parries whatsoever. He's gonna heal soon as well. Oh shit.
You can't escape.
Oh my goodness. Low physical damage, low physical damage. I don't know what we'll do. I think I should just do Spark. Hi, Jay Ramsey. How are you? I feel like that's the way to go. He's gonna heal, I think, after this, no matter what. Okay! I thought that was gonna take so much longer. Hi, Nicholas. Thank you so much. Hi, welcome in. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna take so much longer. I should have parried so much better. Can I redo that? I want to redo that and have it be so much smoother. Oh my god. Hold on. Cutscene moment. Sorry. I'll be right back. I'll read chat after this. Why are his abilities so insane? Noko!
Everyone all right? Lurker?
Noko's broken.
Why don't you accept who you are?
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
Where did it go? No. Alicia.
Fuck!
I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again. I have... I need to process first. I need to process first. Hold on. I need to process for a moment. Also, hi, Max. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the GGs. There goes the theory brain again. Okay. First of all, I have now seen Under the Mask, which is very interesting. And seeing everything, like, on fire in that, like, black and white world-esque, it seems like it's Alicia whose ability it is to, like, pause time. Can she also move the manor? Not sure I fully understand. I'm still going with what I was saying before. But I'm so intrigued. I don't... Oh, yeah, I should do the no spoiler pin. Yes, the no spoiler, no backseating, no foreshadowing pin. I forgot to do it. I always forget to do it. Oh, my goodness. I want to watch it again. I feel like I'm always processing things, but I want to watch it again. Because Renoir said, along the lines of, like, why do you, like, fight what you are? Like, why do you not, like, accept what you are? And I'm so interested into, like, what he means by that. And it makes me wonder, like, is Alicia and Mael connected, or is she connected to somebody else? That they just seem very connected to each other. In some way or some other. I want to know more about Alicia so bad. Oh my goodness. Also, why didn't she tell her name? We've heard it before. I was going to feel so validated because at first I thought Verso was talking to Mael, but now I'm not so sure. Like, I thought he might have erroneously, like, called Mael Alicia, but now I'm wondering if he was just predicting what Alicia was going to do and was saying it in that regard. I have to rewatch it. This is why I would need a cutscene, like, theater mode, because I go back and I watch these VOD cutscenes like a crazy person, and I, like, analyze the details to try to figure out where it's going. But she can move it? How can she move an entire manor? What is... Her abilities are so cool. Like, if she's able to do that, if she's able to stop time, like, she is such an interesting character. I kind of want to cosplay Alicia. I think Alicia is so cool. Damn. I'm so intrigued. I don't feel like I learned enough for me to change my theory significantly. In fact, if anything, it solidifies my theory of, like, Mael being connected either to Alicia or the Paintress in some degree. Or both. Somehow. Maybe both are connected to her somehow. I wonder how, like, the curator is attached to Mael, because if we learn that the faceless people are essentially those who have been part of, like, the Gamage, who are just, like, stuck here in the continent and cannot speak in some way, is the curator somebody that Mael would have known? Or is it just because she's tied to somebody, say, like, the Paintress or whatever? I don't know, but I'm so intrigued. I'm going to watch that cutscene again. Sorry, it's going to happen. And then I'll have more concrete thoughts. That's so interesting. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to watch the campfire scene. I'm sorry. I love this game. It's so much fun. Oh my god. Okay, we'll watch this cutscene.
Glory. Thank you, mon ami.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business.
Oh,
I
very
cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
I've told you everything you need to know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right?
Oh,
He
CL.
hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
That's true, that's true.
Family's complicated.
Always has been. Oh.
Old friend, you've traveled miles,
Poor Monoko.
spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial.
I should have gone back and found Noko's gift.
Stories say that gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return. It will be a different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
That feels purposely said.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The Petra's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Another way.
There's someone else who can help us.
The curator?
Excuse me. Is it true? Can you make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Axon.
What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons.
Okay.
I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you not dying are close to zero.
Close,
But it's worth a
not
try.
zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Okay. That's, I mean, that is very
Wonderful
true.
talk.
I know.
Lune's face there was kind of perfect. Oh, man.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons.
Okay.
There are 3 located on islands around the monolith. and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma.
Okay,
One
2
lives on
axons.
a mountain too
Or
high for
3.
us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
I love CL.
Did you listen to what I just said?
I do want to spend time with CL. I like that she was trying to keep the peace between them. Because Mael is absolutely correct. Family stuff is complicated. And I don't think Verso should have had to tell them that Renoir was his dad. I think it could have led to Lune not trusting him even more so at the beginning. Like, she was very distrustful of Verso from the very start. I think if he had been open and honest about that from the very beginning, it would not have gone well. Not with Lune, anyway. Maybe with CL, but not with Lune. And almost certainly not Mael when she was going through, like, the anger part of grief. I don't think that would have gone well. I don't know when he would have told them, though. It's like a very personal thing, and all of these people that you know have a very personal outrage towards your dad. That's tough. Is there ever really, like, a good time to drop that kind of news? I don't know.
Story time?
Yeah.
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
There's probably some stories he doesn't want to relive, though. Over 100 years, actually, so it's hard to choose. I need a topic. I just can't spit out. I can't just spit out stories on command. I'm gonna go with
Over
this one.
100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
Dan, be nice.
All right. Let me think.
I'm going to share something really dark. I'm going to share something deeply personal. I feel like what always will help CL and Lune trust him more is being personal. They've been through a lot, all of them. They've already been through a lot together with losing Noko. So, share the deeply personal stuff. Help them trust you again. If you've seen his weapon names, he might want him to be distrusted a little more so. I'm just intrigued by the knowledge he has of Mael. That's what I want to learn more about. Because his conversation with Minoko, where he says something about, like, how she looks, is what is really curious to me.
Okay, I'm going to share something deeply personal with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
Your hair?
Oh.
That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Look at her little ponytail!
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like...
Okay, don't mind me. Just getting the notebook ready. This is so important to me. Also, I'm dropping my phone at the same time. This might be important.
An old man.
Okay, so he had white hair, but now his hair is back to being dark, with only like a sliver of white.
Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
So he dyes his hair. Verso dyes his hair, so it's normally white, like all white. Interesting. Does that mean... Is it possible that Renoir dyes his hair as well? And does that mean that all of their hair is similar to, like, Alicia's?
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
That was hardly dark or personal.
I mean, I feel like it was a little personal.
Tear, old man, I'm revealing myself here.
Yep, it's the
All
self-consciousness.
you've revealed is that you're vain, and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets
Oh.
and rings.
CL's fault if you go back and read her words again. It's just the way Verso interpreted her request. He possibly took it very literally.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by.
Oh, I love it. That's so sweet.
Chances are we'll never see each other again.
Oh.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. My youngest student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life.
That's so sad.
These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live.
And then, honestly, like, when you hear CL talk about it in that way, it makes all the more sense, like, why Sophie wouldn't want to have children. If you think about, like, potentially when her and Gustave were together, they wouldn't have had a lot of time. Especially, like, her, she wouldn't have had a lot of time with her kids. All right.
And every
Let's
year you
see.
wait,
You're shortening your child's life.
precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best. She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them is not to have them.
Oh, Sophie.
See? Dark and personal.
She's giving him a story to show exactly what type of story she wants.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
I'm mad.
Oh, SK, why are you
SK.
mad?
I'm stinking mad.
About Noko.
Me too, buddy.
That was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
What do you mean by that? Is Renoir usually more caring?
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
I do want to spend time with SK. What do they mean by that? See, these conversations are so important.
Enjoying the stars.
Hold on. I'm putting Renoir's, not Renoir. That's so interesting. Okay.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
What do you mean by
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I'm gonna say that every day. Ooh, that constellation looks like Francois.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire.
Who's Claire? Who's Claire? Okay, because Verso is SK's best friend. Is Claire Francoise?
Francois used to be all wee, but now he's all
Okay. Are we a we today? Or are we woo? But I don't know which one would be the right thing to ask.
We?
Maybe this will give me more information about Claire.
wee. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the 4 of us flying around on adventures.
So we used to go on adventures all together.
I see. And, how come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am. But but I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
SK makes everything feel better. The Noko cutscene made me woo. But SK makes me wee. You might say you're a bit wee-woo then. Sounds like you're in a woo-wee-woo-wee type situation.
You might say you're a bit, wee-woo. Yeah.
You really get me, Urso.
I'm a bit, wee-woo
This
myself. Although
game
I'm a
is
bit more
wee-woo-wee-woo.
than we these days.
Mm.
Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh my god, the head pad! Do you see this? Oh my god, that's the most amazing thing.
Ooh. And if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Verso and SK feel their bond deepen after this meaningful interaction. 4! If it only goes up by 1, saying they look like things they absolutely do not look like. SK's nonsense inspires Verso. Excuse me? I can learn gradient attacks through this? Oh, that's crazy. I will be doing these forever. I mean, I was gonna do them forever anyway, but now I'll be doing them even more forever.
We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
We're gonna bring Noko back. Okay. I'm glad that even though Noko is gonna be different, that we're going to be bringing him back.
Polishing your collection of nav legs.
Oh.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
Oh my god.
too
He's
find
obsessed with legs.
the
I love
legs of our enemies
Monoko.
to be beautiful.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Look at how the chain wiggles.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental,
Huh.
eh?
Imagine you're a Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren.
Perfect.
Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell and the intimidation.
Oh, I love their friendship.
Transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
I need to use Monoko more. He's just so funny. Do I want to be sassy here? Or do I want to support? I feel like he's just lost Noko. I want to be
You're
supportive.
right. I feel thoroughly intimidated.
You should try it. Even though you can't transform, it will still strike fear.
It just feels like it's the wrong
hearts
time
of
to be
our
sassy.
enemies. Look, aren't they beautiful? Here, take a leg.
He's gonna give us a leg.
That's all right. I think you've got the intimidation factor covered.
But he was gonna give us a
We wouldn't want to be
leg.
so intimidating that the Navs run away, right? Then we wouldn't get to fight.
Fair point. I'll handle the intimidation. You handle the cleanup.
The cleanup, eh? All right. Well, in that case, I want to go intimidate some Stalacts. We've got some time to kill.
Yes.
Aw.
Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to
20
finish
more
polishing
legs
these
to go.
legs.
Have I gotten
Still
him
got
that many
20 more to
skills?
go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. That's Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
Oh, their friendship is the best. As they polish the Nevron legs, Minoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing along together with great gusto. They're so cute. I need to be more best friends with Minoko. Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Oh, Lune helped too! They're all ready to, like, go to the monolith, and I'm like, fuck no. I'm going back. First of all, I feel terrible that I didn't go get Noko's gift. I need to go back for it.
What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great.
We're off to a good start.
Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
This is true. Everyone's parents die at a certain point, which is really depressing.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting more lore, sorry. Around 3 when parents passed.
I was an unwelcome surprise.
Oh, sweetie.
They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Oh, that's so sad. I think this one is a little bit more painful to be on the receiving end if you're Mael.
That must have sucked. For both you and them.
Yeah, it did. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
Why were you a weird kid? What do you mean? As a fellow weird kid, I want to know what made you weird.
So was I.
Oh my god, we could be a gang of weird kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
Painter.
I was a bit more severe than that.
Why?
I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
I think that's a great statement. We all are weird. I mean, I talk to myself pretty regularly. I think everyone does.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Gustav.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me.
Aww.
But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
Gustav. I love Gustav. I still think Gustav is my favorite character. I miss him.
See? Everyone's weird.
But the kids who are treated different because they're weird, like other people who were treated different or bullied because they were like thought of as weird, they see that and they can help those kids, you know? I'm glad that Gustav and Emma helped Mael.
What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings.
Aww.
Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot.
That's probably where we, like, the Hanging Gardens is probably where we started the beginning of the game. Like, when you're first load in and you're, like, Gustav and Mael's up there and you're getting the flower. That sounds like literally the starting place of the game.
Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before, well, all this. Third home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me.
Oh,
So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I do. Lune, please like me again. Like Verso again. Understand why it must have been hard. This is the silliest question in the world. I'm gonna ask if she likes cats, though.
Do you like cats?
What?
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
People can start that way.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
I really want to have a cat so bad. I love cats so
Well,
much.
you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pat, though.
Pat, she had a dog. That's like if my parents named me Foot. But it's cute.
Interesting name.
Explain it.
My sister named him when we were kids.
Oh, that's adorable.
Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
She had a sister named Stella. It sounds like older sister.
Were you close?
When we were younger, I guess. But my brother and sister had their own lives.
Oh, so she has a
Didn't care
brother as
about my parents'
well.
reset.
Doesn't seem fair.
No. I'm glad they got to live. Sol was a great older brother.
Oh, Soul. So they're all the sun, like the sun, moon, and stars. That's so. Oh, that's so.
That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? All right, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away.
Okay, come on.
I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything
Yes.
you want.
Okay,
You've
come
got it
on.
right.
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come on.
Okay, I do love that she got back at him in that way. She forgot to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. What's our current objective? Defeat the two axons on their respective islands to forge a weapon. I want to defeat, like, all three that they mentioned. Why does it have to be just the two?
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister?
Answer, please. Give me the answers.
What a hard leap to make.
It is not a hard leap to make, but I want him to say yes.
Her name's Alicia.
Yes, Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always
I'm
staring.
finally getting information I wanted. I'm getting information about Alicia. She says her name almost like mine. Alicia. But not. It is a very emotional game, but it is so beautifully done. I'm obsessed with it. And honestly, I feel like the topics that it handles are very real. I relate a lot to Mael in ways. She's very young and she's experiencing a lot of loss at such a young age. And while I can't relate to the amount of loss that she's experienced at age like 16, when I was 15, one of my friends in high school was shot and killed. And they were also age 15. And I think when you're that young, Mael's obviously different because she's experienced a lot of death and loss since she was young. And she's just had to see it a lot and have to deal with grief all the time. But I think for a lot of us, when you're young, especially that young, grief is really hard to process. It's hard to process at any age, but I feel like it can be so unexpected when you're young to lose a friend at like that age. It almost feels impossible, you know? It's hard to fathom. And I relate really hard to the scene where Mael like lashes out at people, because I remember when it happened, I remember being shocked when I got like the phone call, and I remember it not registering in my brain that that person was gone. And it didn't really hit me until like that weekend. But I think for some people, if they don't see you immediately being sad, they think that like you're not hurt by it and that you're able to just push forward. And sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes your mind is just not ready to confront that reality yet. And then when it does, that's when you grieve and you're sad. Or sometimes you're trying to protect yourself from confronting that reality of it. And I think for Lune and Ciel, it was more so that, because if they allowed themselves to feel the weight of the loss that they felt with Gustave, it would have been hard for them to continue. But for Mael, she was feeling like maybe they just didn't care about Gustave, which is like not the case. Very clearly, he was important to both of them. But I think that's the beauty of this game, is it so very realistically portrays grief amongst so many different people. And at different ages. And I think it can be very comforting for people who are grieving to play a game like this and see how the grief affects these characters. Because it can help you feel comforted if you're going through grief. Also, thank you, Felix. I appreciate it. You like to look at it as reading a book with visuals. That's why I love visual novels. But yes, it does feel that way at times. I think games can have some of the most beautiful storytelling.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
So she doesn't speak, and that's why she wears the mask. Alicia, you're beautiful.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when he told me.
What do you know, Verso?
She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side.
She helped you before.
Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
Oh, that's so sweet, but no.
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Given what?
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me?
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustave always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Oh, that's so good and so sweet. Also, Gustave. I'm really proud of Mael. Because I think they do owe Verso a chance. And I think it is sweet to give people the benefit of the doubt and allow themselves to prove their loyalty to you. Oh, that's so sweet. And it's making me sad. I really miss Gustave. I don't think I'm ever gonna get over the end of Act 1. I'm sorry. I think that's gonna be with me forever. Every time I think, you know what, maybe Gustave isn't my favorite character. Somebody else to talk about Gustave and then I cry again. SKA ability unlocked. Swim through coral reefs. So currently, my theory is that Mael is somehow tied to Alicia, and that both of them are somehow tied to the Paintress in some degree. However, I'm not entirely sure how or why. My only reason for thinking that is because there's just been some interesting things since the very beginning of the game, like in Flying Waters, for example. Mael has said some stuff where she's specifically felt like that places on the continent were familiar, even though she's never been there before, or that Nevrons were familiar. And I thought that was interesting. She also, in the cutscene, like with Mael's nightmare, it seems like she has seen a lot of stuff in this nightmare. Maybe that's why things feel familiar. I don't know. Now I'm starting to think like, maybe that's why some stuff feels familiar, is it's just the nightmare, and my theory is completely incorrect. I don't know. But the other thing that is really interesting is what got me really thinking that they were connected somehow is obviously Renoir and Alicia felt some type of way about her in the first cutscene, where I now have an idea that Alicia like froze time or whatever and made it so that only Mael could see them. But she angrily gestured at her, like she recognized her somehow and angrily gestured at her. They also look around to be similar in age. So that's what makes me think that they're connected a bit. I also think it's based off of the theme of Chiaroscuro and like the title of the game, Clair, Obscur, which has to deal with like the contrast of like light and shadow, and that maybe Alicia is like the shadow of Mael and Mael is like the light, so that they're tied together that way. Other things that are weird is Verso specifically pointed out Mael to Monoko. Things that were said about the Paintress that make me extremely suspicious is there was a faceless person that said that the Paintress was sad that there was so much art that she would not get to see in her lifetime, but that she was not afraid of death. Then there was some like a quote that was said like of all of them, and they've specifically talked about the Gestrals reincarnating a lot, so it started to make me think of like if the Paintress wanted to see all art, is there something along that lines, and that Alicia and Mael are tied in that way to the Paintress. We learned about the axons. I don't know how those connect to anything yet, other than we can make a weapon with their hearts to get to the monolith. Oh, it also makes sense why the curator specifically sought her out and trained her. Maybe the curator also recognized her. Oh, that was the other thing, is in the cutscene in Act 1, Verso says, that, like, this is not your family, but she is, and he points up to Alicia. Now I'm not so sure if he's just trying to, like, remind him of his family, but it just seemed very odd to bring up at the time, because Renoir was talking to Mael. Unless they're, like, connected in some way, and he was just reminding him who his family was. I don't know. Verso also said something suspicious to me, and it was in regards to when Mael talks about old Lumiere, she says that it feels like home, and the expression that he has is just very interesting. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the way that he says, like, yeah, for me too. For Verso, getting to that manor, it literally was home. But also, he just looked at her so interestingly, as if it's like, I don't know. So somehow I feel like they are connected. That is my theory so far. I don't know if it's correct. Is this making you want to play Lies of P? It is, actually. I had applied for a code for Lies of P.
This is Visage Island.
I unfortunately did not get it.
Who guards truth with
But
lies.
I want to play it eventually anyway, so I'll probably buy the game.
Faces.
Yes.
An infinite sea of them.
Yeah, they are faces. Interesting dialogue, though. First axon. Let's do it. But yes, it is making me want to play Lies of P. I've wanted to play that for a while, and I think I would really enjoy it. Oh, that's terrifying. Like, look at that. Damn.
Here's the island singing.
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
What is that melody? Look at that one, like, towards the right. It looks so scary. Like, it's, like, staring at you. The music is, like, so hauntingly creepy, beautiful. Oh! Do we have a cutscene? Oh, wow.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of neverons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
What is this? Oh.
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Well, head straight to the axon. Or take the other paths.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna have to think on what I want to do. The explorer in me does not want to go straight to the axon, if I'm being honest. I want to explore the other paths. But yeah, bye. Can't wait to play more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm having so much fun with it. Bye, everybody. May your heart be your guiding key. Me? Go on.